Future of the Steve Nodine case now rests with Baldwin County's next district attorney. Today we asked Hallie Dixon whether a second trial will happen. Fox 10 News reporter Hubert Tate joins us with the story. And Hubert, will there be a retrial?
Baldwinese, the retrial date is set for February 28th, but Hallie Dixon says she has not decided whether there will be a retrial. She takes over next month, and that's when she will make a final decision.
It would be irresponsible, truly irresponsible for me to make any kind of opinion or plans without ever having looked at the case file.
Hallie Dixon says she is following the Steve Nodine murder case by watching the news and following Twitter messages. But those reports are not enough to decide whether she will try the former Mobile County Commissioner for a second time. Dixon says if there is enough evidence to support a retrial, she will do it. But if not, she won't.
If we are not convinced, if we are instead convinced of some other alternative, then my sworn duty is to tell the family that that's the case. I hope that doesn't happen.
Are you convinced that he did this?
I have no idea. I can't say that because I have never seen the case file.
Dixon decided not to sit in on the trial. Her absence was noticeable to current District Attorney Judy Newcomb, who recently lost her office to Dixon.
Does the lack of your successor's presence in the courtroom spell anything in as far as bringing these charges about again?
I don't know. You'd have to ask her. It is a little concerning.
What are your thoughts about that?
My presence would have been nothing but a distraction. That would have been inappropriate. I wasn't going to do that.
Even if you were invited to sit in?
Now, if Ms. Newcomb had invited me to sit in.
But she didn't invite you?
No. That would have been different. If she had communicated to me that she was comfortable with that, that would have been a different scenario. I would have loved to be there.
Dixon, who used to work for Newcomb, admits there have been hard feelings since she defeated Newcomb in the primary. Why is there tension?
I know one thing. I can only control my own conduct and my own motivations. And why there's tension, you'd have to ask Ms. Newcomb. I can't explain to you why she has the feelings she does. But the campaign is over. I won.
Do you have a problem with her?
No.
Does she have a problem with you?
You'd have to ask her that question. That would be unfair for me to speculate.
Meanwhile, Dixon says she is concentrating on whether she will retry Steve Nodine and possibly face his defense attorney, Dennis Nisley. You ready for him?
Absolutely.
Dixon says even though she did not go to the trial, she did send her close advisors to observe the case. And she didn't want the tension between she and Newcomb to become headline news. Baldwin